Welcome aboard, fellas, and we're off to Green Peak. That is the next stop, Green Peak. Now I know what you'll think about the Grand Canyon. It's that it's the deepest canyon in the world. Well, good news for you, it is not. The Yarling Tangspo, this is my first day on the job and I might not have got that right. It's a Grand Canyon in Tibet, and it's 17,500 feet, making it more than 2 miles deeper than the Grand Canyon, at just over 6,000, almost 6,100 feet. So the Tibetan Canyon is also, it's about 30 miles longer. Hang on, people, she gets hairy around here. Yeah, so where was I? So yeah, Tibetan Canyon, it's also about 30 miles longer. Told you to hang on. Than the Grand Canyon. It doesn't make the view any less spectacular though. Now we will be stopping at Green Peak. There's a nice little hiking trail around there. Jump out and give it a go. Enjoy the hike. I hope you got plenty of water. Here we are, Green Peak. Okay, we'll just wait for everyone to get on, get seated, sit down, hang on, hold tight. We're off again. Next stop is the Utah Airport. So guys, I do advise on this trip, please stay seated at all times, unless you are getting on or off. And if you're wanting the airport, you're getting off here. Hope you enjoyed your stay. Don't forget to rate my driving. There's a link on the ticket. Use it. Hope we see you next time. Okay people, as I said before, for those of you that are new, sit down, relax, and enjoy the ride, enjoy the view. The next stop is the industrial ruin. So if you're new to hiking in this region, I'd give this one a miss. The trail leads all the way to the Colorado River. That's a long way. It's around 14 miles to the first stop at the Bright Angel. And like I said before, this is my first day on the job. I mean, it was nice of the boss to paint these green arrows on the road for me. Still, it takes a little bit to get used to. As I was saying, the trail leading down to the Colorado River takes around 14 miles to the Bright Angel campground down near the water. Trail's pretty rough going this time of year though. There is bugger all shade along the way, so make sure you got a good hat, plenty of water. Don't forget to slip, slop, slap. If you're up for the challenge though, the North Kaibab, yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how you say it. Like I said, this is the first day on the job. I have never done this before. But if you want a shorter distance, it's recommended you take the 4-mile round trip hike if you're up for it. We might get a little bit bumpy here guys, again. Do hang on. I don't want anyone to lose any teeth. Now if I go a little bit quiet, I do have to concentrate on my driving every now and then. Okay, where were we? I think we're right. So if you want a shorter distance, it's recommended that you take the round trip hike to the Supai Tunnel. That starts at the North Kaibab's trailhead although some hikers have described it as strenuous, they were pretty lame hikers, I think. Especially on the way back though. The views are apparently worth it, so you know, give it a go. Yeah, we've made it up there, so I could probably take you up there in the bus if you want a real adventure. Just give us a shout out. Anyone wants to go up there in the bus? Nah, no takers. Okie dokie. Pretty quiet in the back there. What's going on? Good, just holding on, sitting back, holding tight. The old bus, she's struggling getting up here. Being my first day on the job, the boss didn't give me the best bus of the fleet. So I'm sorry to say, guys, you are stuck with the worst bus and a first day driver. But I will get you there. Oh, what's that? Yeah, no, the reason, well, yeah, there was an opening. The last driver, it's tragic actually, but probably the least spoken about that the better. But I mean, if you look to your right, you might still see that bus down in the canyon. Okay, it's the industrial ruin. Anyone for the industrial ruin? Whoop. Okay, thank you. Don't forget, rate my driving. Okay people, I see a few new ones got on. The next stop is the building site. The village is currently undergoing some maintenance, so it is a bit of a building site at the moment. It's the most popular starting point in the park, and as such, you know, often suffers from heavy crowds during the peak seasons, spring and summer, and in the fall we'll just make that corner. There we go. Everyone okay back there? But there's a reason that it's so appealing. Now I've got another name I'm probably going to screw up here. It's home to Viewpoint Point. There you go. Oh, a bit of tyre squeal there. There we go. Now if the tyres aren't squealing, I'm not going to make it on time. One of the best places to view the canyon up there at Viewpoint Point. So if you don't like camping but want to stay within the park, you should consider staying here. Stop by the Colab and Lookout Studios for some absolutely stunning works of art inspired by the Grand Canyon. Tell them Maurie sent you. Oh, I don't know what that'll do for you, but you can tell them anyway. Here we are. So everyone for the building site. Off you get. Don't forget, rate my driving. The boss would love to hear from you, I'm sure. Okay guys, anyone for the Utah Viewpoint? That's the next stop on the route. Yeah, it's my first day. Okay guys, of all the Grand Canyon facts, what's the best one? What is the coolest one? The coolest one is the weather. Sudden changes in the elevation at the canyon have an enormous impact on temperature and rainfall, so the weather you're experiencing could vary drastically depending on where you are in the canyon. So the coldest and wettest weather station in the region is the Bright Angel Ranger Station, and that's over on the north rim. And if you look over to the right hand side, that's not it. That's not the north rim. I don't know where that is. They just gave me these notes. They didn't tell me where anything was apart from my stops. So, but it's out there somewhere. If you follow the canyon around, you're bound to bump into the north rim eventually, I'm sure. Anyway, that is the hottest. No, that was the wettest. Yep, the north rim was the wettest, and the hottest and one of the driest is just 8 miles away. 8 miles at Phantom Ranch. Pretty cool, eh? So there's an 8-mile difference between the coldest, wettest weather station and the hottest, driest weather station. There you go, folks. That is the Grand Canyon for you. Spectacular place. Enjoy your stay. Stay safe. Hold on tight. Don't lose any teeth. Righto, people, no panicking, no panicking. This is, you know, it's not the best bus, and the driver is fairly inexperienced. There is nothing to see here, people. Hold on. See? Look at that. Okay, guys, everyone, for the Utah Viewpoint, this is your stop. Happy travels, stay safe, drink plenty of water, pop that hat on, and slap on that sunscreen. Welcome aboard, people. Now, our next stop is the AJ Auto Repair. That will be the final destination for the bus. The line will terminate here. I don't know what you're going to do. I don't know how you're going to get back to go anywhere else, because I am finishing up for the day. And it's really up to the boss whether he keeps me on. So, you know, rate my driving. If you'd like to see me keep my job, give me a big thumbs up. That'd be great. Now, dinosaurs. I hear a lot of people talk about dinosaurs in the Grand Canyon. There are no dinosaur bones here in the canyon, as the rock that makes up the canyon walls is about 1 billion years older than the dinosaurs. However, we do have plenty of other fossils around that suggest various creatures frequented the location. They range from ancient marine fossils dating back to 1.2 billion years to fairly recent land mammals that left their remains in the canyon caves about 10,000 years ago. Now, you can see one of these ancient fossils at AJ Auto Repairs. That is AJ himself. And if you want to interact with him, do it at your own risk. Like I said, we've got a good wheel squeal up. Oh, okay. Okay, that's definitely... Okay. Well, nobody tell the boss. I picked the bus up, it was already like this. Are we all in that? Good to hear. Hope you enjoyed your tour, guys. It helped me out a lot on my first day to know what you thought. So like, comment, subscribe if you want to know when the bus is leaving next. Thank you very much. Everyone out at AJ Auto Repairs.